sir. What's going on, man? What's going on, man? How's everybody doing today? Hey, man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. Chilling with your boy, man. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not in the stream, thank you for tuning in on the tube or the Insta or the TikTok. You feel me? We out here. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. You know, we got some bakers today. Happy Sunday. You know, shout out to Carolina. Hey, shout out to the Panthers. We took a dub today. Shout out to the Hornets. They just took a dub today, too. Carolina, we up. We up today. You know what I'm saying? We having a splendid day today. And hey, shout out to Charlotte FC. They took a dub yesterday. Hey, Carolina up right now. I don't know if y'all know, man. Carolina up right now in the sports. We up right now. So, hey, let's get a clap for that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, man, hey, man, we got some bangers today, man. You know what I'm saying? But before we start, man, y'all know the program. Y'all know what time it is. Hey, man, shout out to Dubby, man. Get tapped in with the Dubby, man. Real premium, real deal, real. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me put this right here so y'all don't forget. I don't know if y'all can see it, but zoom in. You know what I'm saying? Real deal energy, man. Real deal. Nothing but the best. So go tap in. All right. So, man, let's go ahead and get started, man, with our first video, man. Our first video is going to be top 30 fast food items that shouldn't exist. We're going to see what they're talking about, man. See if some of these items really shouldn't have existed. Let's get to it.
I don't like the bacon in it, but the ice cream's good.
From Burger King.
That's another reason I'm not having that sundae. Sorry.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most insane options
Let's see what they're talking about.
and sold by fast food restaurants around the world.
A legendary dish for a legendary appetite.
Come on.
Before it's
Too late.
Number 30, Takis Fuego Chicken Sandwich, Wendy's.
So Takis fans, you're welcome. And new Takis fans, good luck.
In 2025, Wendy's teamed up with the iconic spicy snack to create the ultimate
Actually,
Takis-infused
that don't
meal.
look too bad.
The
That don't
hot
look too
Fuego
bad.
fries are wild enough, but the star of the show is the chicken sandwich.
Hold
They
on,
take
what's
a
on
regular
top of that? I
filet
don't
and
know about
spice
that.
it up with a cheddar cheese and chili lime sauces, a cream corn spread, and
hell no!
of course, plenty of crushed Takis.
A
As if
cream of
2
corn
forks of the chick's
spread.
intense seasoning were
I'm not gonna lie, that's where you lost me. There's no way in the world you should be eating cream corn on anything. That's where you lost me. Hey, check me out, right? Before I was like, oh snap, that looked like that hitting. Then you said cream corn, and then it lost me. So you got a chicken sandwich with look like cheddar cheese. You got the cheddar cheese. You got some type of sauce. You got Takis. Then you got cream corn. Wendy's, I expected a little better. I like Wendy's. You know what I'm saying? I expected a little better. Wendy's. Get right. Let's really get in tune today. You know what I'm saying?
enough, they also added an extra bag
Cream
as a side.
corn.
The result is a cacophony of extreme flavors that's too much for even the biggest spicy food fans. The collaboration is said to only be around for a limited time, so those feeling brave enough to take on the heat should act fast. Number 29, Arbinator, Arby's.
Curly fries, cheddar cheese.
Arbinator.
and They've also got sauce. There's horsey sauce and Arby's sauce.
Hey man, that's too much. That's too much roast beef right there. Arby's, for one thing, let's first throw that out there. Arby's, y'all not popping enough to be making these strange, type of sandwiches. Let's start off by saying there. Yeah, let's end there too.
The barbecue sauce on the bottom.
You could thank Pittsburgh for this one. The then president of Arby's was a native of the city. After 5 years, he convinced the company to roll
Don't
out
get
a
me wrong, I
sandwich
like
in
Arby's though.
2018,
You know what I'm saying?
inspired by it,
But
the
that ain't
Arbinator.
it.
It was decadence between two buns, consisting of a heaping serving of roast beef, cheese, 2 sauces, and a pile of curly fries on top. The largest
Yeah, you lost me there.
size offered a whopping half-pound of meat. Based on the description alone, it's clear to see why the restaurant was so hesitant to launch it nationwide. Some fans may have enjoyed getting the full Arby's experience with each bite, but other diners felt it was just too much for one meal, and we could say we can't blame them.
Half pound of roast beef.
Yeah, I'm good off
Cheddar
that.
cheese, fries, little horseradish just for fun.
The man is from Pittsburgh.
Horseradish with barbecue sauce.
Number 28,
Pack it up.
Curder Burger, Culver's.
Oh, it's hot.
On a scale
Hold on, no. Hey, hold up now. I will not take no type of disrespect to Culver's. That actually is one of my favorite restaurants. Culver's is top quality. Just
Of
throwing
1
that
to
out
10,
there.
how does he score it?
I mean, let's go 10. It's delicious.
Social media is a powerful tool, for better and for worse. In 2021, Culver's decided to celebrate April Fool's Day by announcing a fake menu item, a giant cheese curd between 2 buns. The joke was met with genuine demand online, and later that year, it became a reality.
We weren't sure, but when we saw that people were signing a petition for this to become a reality, we knew that guests were going to be very excited
don't seem
about
too
it.
bad.
So we knew we had to create it.
By swapping out the deluxe burger's usual cheese slice with a large fried curd, the Curder Burger was born. The topper was thicker than the patty itself, resulting in a gooey, dairy-laden meal for anyone who tried it. Though it sounds like too much for one sandwich, it ended up being a hit amongst customers. It's been brought back twice since its initial limited-time drop, allowing diners to get their indulgent fix before removing it once again.
Drip it all over the place. I'm gonna need a bib, I need something, but it's worth it. It's so good. The new shirt, getting a little grease
Come on,
on
man. He
it.
need to
but
close his
that's
mouth
all
while
right.
he eating, man.
Number 27, Triple Lupa, Taco Bell.
Triple
It's a
loop.
play on Taco Bell's current chalupa. It's 3 mini chalupas combined.
Let's keep it all the way real right now. Let's really dial in right now. You know what I'm saying? Let's really lock in right now. If you're eating Taco Bell 2025, you don't care about your body. Let's just throw that out there. Let's get the cat out of the bag. You don't care about your body if you're eating Taco Bell. You know, the quesadilla is good, but if you're eating anything other than just their tacos and quesadillas, you don't really love your body. Just throwing it out there. Just really, really locking in on that.
Into one product.
Why choose one flavor where you can have all 3? Taco Bell answered that age-old question with the launch of the Triple Lupa, a massive version of the fan-favorite chalupas. At just over 9 inches long, it featured 3 different flavors: nacho cheese, chipotle, and the extra daring cheese chipotle. The supersized version of the iconic menu item was designed to be torn apart, making it perfect for those who wanted to share and those who merely wanted to try 3 different options for one low price. It was an incredible and delicious concept, but the nutrition facts put a damper on the fun. At just over 1,100 milligrams of sodium alone, it was an item
Bro,
that's just
that's
too good to
a
be true.
crazy
To
amount
grab
of
one,
sodium,
all
bro.
you have to do is just pull it apart. It's expected to hit Taco Bell's nationwide tomorrow, but only for a limited time. So you're going to want to get in on this, pull those
Like
bad
a
boys
foot
apart,
long.
see what you got.
Foot long.
Number 26, Pizza Burger, Burger King.
No, pizza burger.
Gosh. Okay, let's see. Take a slice.
What happens when you take 2 classic dinner options and put them together? In Burger King's case, one of their most ridiculous creations to date. In 2010, the restaurant debuted the enormous pizza burger in New York City. It was
I'm
an
not-
absolute
hey, hold up, hold
behemoth
up.
of a sandwich.
I'm not gonna lie, that actually look good. Okay.
Containing
okay.
a pound of
Hold
meat,
up, that look good.
cheese, and sauces
I
within
like
the
Burger
2
King.
buns. Those who had the chance to try the temporary dish reported loving it. Alas,
That
the
look
looming
good.
threat of excess fat and cholesterol disqualified it from being considered healthy in any sense of the word. It was designed to share with friends and was cut into 6 huge slices, but even one portion of this would be enough to make someone feel full for hours.
Here, put that in your purse, Michelle.
Number
Nah, that actually look
25,
good.
Kit Kat Chocodilla, Taco Bell.
Oh, you're ringing my Taco Bell. Ring, ring.
The best food ideas are often
See,
the worst for our health.
I said
In
what I
2017,
listen, man.
Taco Bell unveiled
I
their
said what I
newest collaborative
said
creation,
about
the Kit
Taco
Kat
Bell.
Chocodilla. It follows the same concept as a
You shouldn't
traditional
be eating.
quesadilla, but rather than cheese, it
Only
was
they
filled with melted
quesadilla
candy
in
bars.
the
It may not have been
tacos,
loaded with as
he
many
said.
ingredients as some of the other items on this list, but it was still the very definition of indulgence. The combination of the rich chocolate and the fried tortilla was delicious and overpoweringly sweet at the same time. Each serving had over 20 grams of sugar and hundreds of empty calories. With the health stats in mind,
what?
it's no
They
wonder
said
that it
one
left
of
the
them is
United
20
States
grams
almost
of
as soon
sugar?
as it arrived.
Yes, this is Taco Bell's latest mashup. A chocodilla is a flour tortilla filled with Kit Kat bars and chocolate chips, and then pan
Pack it up.
fried into a warm, gooey dessert. You get all of this for $1.
Number 24, Meatarian Menu, Burger King.
Wait, did you actually make this, mate? No.
It turns out, you can't have too much of a good thing. A carnivore-based menu sounds great on paper, but Burger King proved that even the best ideas can fall flat. In 2016, they tested the Meatarian menu, consisting of 3 sandwiches. The largest, known as the Full Meaty, consisted of 2 beef patties, a chicken fillet, 6 slices of bacon, and 2 pieces of cheese. The just as large Chicken Bacon Meaty offered multiple poultry patties rather than beef, and those looking for a lighter meal could opt for the Half Meaty, which removed a burger and 1 slice of cheese. No matter the variation, each one was guaranteed to help diners hit their daily dose of protein, and then some with just 1 meal. Number 23, Most American Thick Burger, Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
So
What?
this isn't something that's offered to your
Carl's Jr., what are you doing? Am I tripping? Is that chips? Is that a glizzy? Carl Jr., where are y'all human? Are y'all asking AI these things, man? What? The glizzy with huh?
around. Is it a special, and when can we get it?
With a name like this, customers had plenty of expectations, and this item easily exceeded them.
Bro,
In
what is
2015,
this?
Carl's Jr. and Hardee's teamed up to craft a sandwich that celebrated the United States, or rather, its food.
Celebrated the
Dubbed
United
Most American
States?
Thick Burger,
This
it
don't
contains some of the
represent us.
country's most delicious foods.
This is delicious hamburger, hot dog, and chips with all the extra
Hamburger,
burger
hot
fixings
dog,
you
and
could ever
chips
want.
in one.
Something I love about this is it's going to have
What?
a crunch.
By taking a standard cheeseburger and layering it between a bed of potato chips and a whole hot dog, they created the ultimate tribute to the nation. It more than lived up to its name, with the largest size clocking in at a
I ain't gonna lie,
half
Carl
pound
Jr.,
and
you're
1,250
disrespecting America.
calories. It
You're
was only available
disrespecting
for a
us by
short
making
period of
this.
time, but its sheer size and decadence have ensured it will be remembered
Anybody
for
outside
years
of the
to come.
country, this is not
With a
us.
split hot dog
I'm
and
sorry,
kettle-cooked
this is
potato
not.
chips on
We
a
don't do
fresh
this.
baked
This is
bun.
not us.
New at Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
Number
what?
22, Spam and Oreo Burger, McDonald's China.
That looks good.
What?
No, you don't.
No, it looks like
you don't
dirt.
do that.
Dirt.
What? McDonald's, how did you allow China to even do this? That's one. How did you allow them people over there to disrespect us like this? Spam and Oreos? What's this sauce right here?
And mayo.
Let me keep going.
Together. Oh yeah, or cool.
I know they didn't say mayo. Hold up, let me back up. I know you lying.
No, it looks like
you
dirt.
don't do that.
Dirt and mayo
looks like
mixed together.
Mayo?
On.
I know
don't
you
even
lying.
know.
One second.
Right,
Let's
what?
see.
There's nothing wrong with a unique flavor combination, but some things were made to be enjoyed separately. Yet, that didn't stop McDonald's China from creating a truly chaotic sandwich,
Hold up.
the Spam and Oreo Burger. It featured 2 thick slices of the meat topped with crushed pieces of the iconic chocolate cookie and mayonnaise, a combination...
I'm going to throw up. I think I'm going to throw
Don't
up.
throw up.
Have a nice dinner.
What? Bro, ain't no way you just told me that. McDonald's, you can't let China get away with this. See, this why we beefing with them over there. You can't be making. Come on, bruh. Spam, Oreos, and mayo. Who is making these things? Yo, who is allowed them to make it, and then who is making these?
That would make self-proclaimed foodies pause. It was only offered
Bro,
for
they
a single
tweaking.
day, but even that was too long for some customers. What could have been the ultimate sweet and salty experience was marred by the dessert's taste being too muted and the proteins being too overwhelming. Needless to say,
Bro,
diners were
Spam and
clamoring for the
Oreos,
restaurant
bro.
to make this a permanent fixture of the menu.
I know what it is. They over there smoking. Listen, put the weed down. Put the weed down. I think they over there smoking because only thing that I could possibly grasp with my mental and my head is that you got somebody in corporate, they is smoking that China gas. You know what I'm saying? They smoking that China gas, that pressure. And they was like, hey, listen, let's put some Spam and Oreos and some mayo together. Let's make sense out of this, guys.
Yeah, if it was sitting in front of me, Juan, I would probably eat it.
You ain't got a cap for the views, bro. You're capping.
No, I don't know.
For one thing.
Number 21, the real cheeseburger, Burger King Thailand.
The item quickly went viral on social media in Thailand, with many users on
What?
TikTok posting videos of them trying the new sandwich.
Bro, what is this? Bro, McDonald's, Burger King, y'all gotta stop this, bro. Burger King, McDonald's, y'all gotta stop allowing these people to disrespect us like this and it be making these outrageous foods. So you just
Looking at a
giving people
photo,
just
you may think it's
20
nothing more than a
slices of
joke,
cheese
but
and
overseas, this
come on,
sandwich was
man.
100% real. In 2023, Burger King Thailand debuted what they called the real cheeseburger. It definitely lived up to its name, consisting of 20 slices of American cheese and absolutely nothing else. Not even sauce.
Didn't even
It was
melt
too
the
much
cheese.
for even the biggest dairy fans, with some customers reporting that it was incredibly dry and far too much of one ingredient.
Bro, didn't even melt the
My
cheese.
days, like going to school as a kid and getting a sandwich. It was always processed cheese. The smell just brought me right back.
Bro,
A variety of cheeses.
it
or
would have made a
single condiment been
little more
used, and
sense
it may
if
have
you
been met
melted
with
the
more
cheese.
Success. However, the disappointing
Didn't even melt the
execution
cheese.
made this all style and no substance. As such, the limited time item came and went with little fanfare.
Stop stalling. Eat it.
Those noises are making me uncomfortable while you're eating it.
Number 20, the Double Down.
Listen, I don't
Kentucky
care what they
Fried
talking
Chicken.
about. They would not have convinced me to
Same
eat
meals,
that.
John was encouraged to try the new Double
Simple.
Down from KFC.
Since this controversial menu item was initially announced around April Fool's Day, people thought the sandwich was a joke. After all, who would buy a sandwich where chicken served as buns to enclose bacon, sauces, and cheese? But KFC shocked the world by going through with this product.
I also, listen, and I stamp this. If you are eating KFC in 2025, you don't care about your body. You don't care about your body. No one. I don't even know how they're still open. If I'm gonna be completely real with you. And it makes sense. I don't see how two fast food restaurants like Taco Bell and KFC is still open. And how did they combine each other as one? I feel like they're true super villains. There's no way they should be open. You should not be eating KFC at all. There's better places, man. Go to Popeyes, man. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Go to Popeyes. KFC, that's a no.
Admittedly, the Double Down did have its fans and sold over 10 million sandwiches. However, those sales weren't enough to convince KFC to keep it as a permanent menu item.
busy.
The sandwich would go on to inspire wilder variations,
Bro, they
such as
gotta-
a double dog sandwich.
Who does that?
See, this is why I say you shouldn't be eating KFC. If a restaurant is able to convince themselves to make something so wicked like this, there's no way they should be open. The glizzy, the McGlizzy, the double down glizzy.
Which that literally
Come on,
doubled down on the meat. Not to be outdone, the Zany Original has made several returns, including a surprising comeback in March 2023.
I know what you're asking yourself. How can it be so full of flavor?
The KFC Double Down has arrived. The flavor that changes it all.
Number 19, bacon-wrapped deep dish pizza, Little
I ain't
Caesars.
gonna lie.
I'm just a small-town pizza lawyer, but it's still a pizza. Even
I will
if it's
not
wrapped in over
allow no
3.5 feet of
disrespect to
bacon.
Little
On
Caesars.
its own, a deep dish pizza makes for a tasty and fulfilling meal, but for those among us who are still hungry, Little Caesars decided to add a new layer of meat. Their take on deep dish
I
has
think that was
employees wrap
smart.
the crust in over 3 feet of bacon, and since there's clearly not enough meat here, the main pizza is covered with pepperoni and more crumbles. This limited menu item did manage to entice fans to come and carry it out. However, a portion of customers did admit that the pie gets overwhelming after a few initial bites. We think that's fair to say when the amount of bacon used to make it can only be measured in feet.
It's fair. It's fair enough to say, America, you shouldn't be eating a whole pizza in general. Just throwing that out there. So
Number
that's why it's
18,
Oprah woman.
Buffalo Latte,
Pipe down.
Tim Hortons.
Don't disrespect
While there
the
are many
Caesars.
kinds of lattes out in the world, a famous Canadian chain decided to break new ground with a revolutionary new idea. Tim Hortons took a standard blend of milk, mocha, and espresso and decided to add some buffalo seasoning to the top.
A whole lot of weird before coffee.
This
Maybe just
drink
be
was meant
making
to be an
things,
homage
man.
to the New York City town
Buffalo's
where the famous
best
spicy
coffee.
sauce was created. But it
Crazy.
seems like Tim Hortons would have been better off with a different tribute. For those who have tried it, the latte and buffalo elements were apparently okay on their own, but very lackluster together. It was probably for the best that this novelty tribute didn't get further than Buffalo, New York.
Whatever you order here, the whole team enjoys serving it up to customers who can't get enough.
Number 17,
People just be
Baconator
doing
Triple,
anything.
Wendy's.
Obsessing over celebrity, that's wrong. Unless that celebrity is bacon.
After their new Baconator sandwich impressed the hungry masses, the fast food chain decided to see how far they could push their item. While this led to innovations like a breakfast variant of the meal, we also got a ridiculously stacked version. The Triple Baconator proudly packed 3 beef
Triple
patties,
Baconator.
3 pieces of bacon, multiple slices of cheese, and the usual burger toppings. The total calorie count of all these food items put together was an eye-watering 1360 calories, without sides. So while people
Bro,
can get
that
nearly
one
all your
sandwich-
recommended caloric intake for one
Jesus,
sandwich,
bro,
most
that
chose to
one
stick to
sandwich
regular
is equivalent
Baconator.
to the amount anyone's supposed to be consuming in one day.
Number 16,
That's crazy.
Oreo dessert pizza, Domino's.
Hey, you got some stuff.
It's not stuff, Meredith. It's an Oreo dessert pizza mustache.
Oreos have consistently been one of the best-selling cookies around the world. Fortunately, their reputation didn't take too big of a hit when this dessert disaster dropped. Domino's stores tried to push a pizza with a thin vanilla crust that was topped with cookie crumbles and vanilla icing. Unfortunately for the chain, the reviews were less than sweet. The crust was torn apart for being flavorless and bland. As for the toppings, 10 inches of icing and cookies seemed to be too
that actually
overwhelming
sound
for most
outrageous.
people. This ambitious and flawed treat saw all of its future prospects crumble in the court of public opinion.
The first thing that I remember sitting in front of and not fully being able to comprehend what I was looking at was the Oreo pizza.
Number 15, Pop-Tart Ice Cream Sandwich, Carl's Jr.
Oh, it's real. The hand-scooped strawberry Pop-Tart ice cream sandwich.
Listen, man,
You might wanna
Carl
call
Jr.
your dentist
is
in
not.
advance before
Carl Jr.
trying
is
this
not
very
in the
sweet
best
treat.
predicament
The
to be
sandwich was
making these
created by getting
wild,
some vanilla
these
ice
wild
cream and
things,
sticking
bro.
it between 2 strawberry Pop-Tarts. Although it was only available in limited quantities at first, there was a big enough demand to get it to over 1,000 stores. However, that push couldn't get it to become a menu staple. Maybe the sugary sandwich was just too much for consumers to indulge in.
Bro,
more
that
than
don't even
once.
look good.
Additionally, people may have realized
Who
that they
does
could
that?
easily recreate this dessert with items in their pantries. Whatever the case may be, this over-the-top treat largely melted from public consciousness after its debut.
So I put butter on a Pop-Tart. It was so freaking good. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't, then I think you should.
Design the perfect voice for your brand with a
Number 14, Chizza, Kentucky Fried Chicken.
KFC Chizza, the crunch begins.
The Colonel tried to shake up yet
Man,
another traditional
that's
food
what I'm
recipe
trying to
by
tell y'all,
putting a
man.
new spin
Y'all
on
shouldn't be
pizza.
eating
The
KFC,
revolutionary creation dared to put toppings you would traditionally find on a Hawaiian slice on top
KFC
of
don't
a
even
cut of
taste the
chicken.
same.
For some
Back in the day,
consumers,
man, they used
the
to
idea
hit,
of
man.
basing this
They weak
concept on
now.
one of the most controversial pizza orders was already too
I don't
much.
even think that's
But even
real
those who
chicken,
don't
man.
mind Hawaiian pies had an issue with this. Not only did it fail to look as appetizing as the ads, but the sauce was reportedly too sweet, and the ham topping didn't make an impression. Despite all odds, this product got a second chance in 2023, but we doubt it'll be replacing normal pizza orders anytime soon.
You gotta try this. It's called Beyond KFC.
Number 13, pumpkin spice
Crazy,
french
man.
fries, McDonald's.
Look at this little packet and how cute it is. It's got a little pumpkin down there in the McDonald's
Bro,
thing. And then both
McDonald's.
of these sides, one's chocolate
I
and
gotta
one's the
chill out,
pumpkin
bro.
flavoring icing, I guess.
Just in time for Halloween, McDonald's restaurants in Japan scared consumers worldwide.
So that's what
with the
I'm saying,
announcement that
man.
They were
Y'all can't
introducing
keep
pumpkin
McDonald's. Y'all
spice
can't keep
fries.
allowing these
Customers would be
foreign
tasked with
places
coating
to
their side
ruin
dishes
y'all
with a black
reputation.
and orange sauce packet. People who were brave enough to try it complimented the chocolate coating that came with their meal. However, many reported that the pumpkin flavor
Actually,
never came through.
you
When
know
the main
what?
gimmick of a special menu item is lacking, you get the feeling that
Hear me out, right? At first, I was like, "That don't. What are they doing? That don't look like that would hit." But then I thought about it, right? McDonald's fries are usually salty. If I get a milkshake with it, you know, sometimes I dip the fries in the milkshake. Maybe that's that type of feeling that, you know what I'm saying? That type of combination. Maybe they was on to something. Maybe they was on to something.
something went terribly wrong. The limited offering ended up being a very spooky example of a misguided attempt to cash in on pumpkin spice.
You know what's crazy about this time of year? Everything is pumpkin spice.
We all follow your Twitter feed, Joe.
Number 12, Bacon Sundae, Burger King.
When you mix ice cream with bacon, you get buzz.
That actually
Back when
don't
bacon
sound
had a
that bad.
stranglehold on
Hold
the
up.
internet, several fast food
That
chains
might not
decided to
sound that
capitalize on the
bad.
trend. One of the most eyebrow-raising offerings was the meat-themed sundae at Burger King. The straightforward dessert allowed you to savor the taste of bacon alongside the sweetness of ice cream at the same time.
I feel like if they would have cutting up the bacon a little more,
split customers down the
instead
middle.
of it being like strips,
Salt intake and the calories. Yeah, it's a little too much.
If
like,
it
with
was
the
the
bacon
like,
it adds on, it's just too much.
For some, this combination seemed
if they
to
would
work
have been
well
like
together,
bacon
but a number of
bites,
other
I think it would
consumers
have been
thought the
hitting.
textures of bacon and ice cream clashed too much to be successful. While the bacon sundae is no longer available, adventurous eaters should find it easy to recreate this unique recipe.
I tasted caramel, I tasted bacon, I tasted chocolate. It's very decadent.
Number
It looked like it would
11,
hit.
Crown Crust Burger Pizza, Pizza Hut.
Hey, watch me.
I think Pizza Hut might have got, might have did good with that one.
Cheeseburger? Sure.
Are you having trouble deciding whether you want a burger or pizza
I
for
don't know.
dinner? Well, then you probably wish you could call Pizza Hut for this head-turning combination. Weighing in at nearly 3,000
It should have been a
calories,
collab type
this cheesy
type
pie's
thing.
crust was full of mini burgers. Another variant was available that swapped out the meat patties for chicken fillets. According to multiple reviews, the tiny burgers didn't actually taste all that good. That made it hard for brave tasters to stomach
See,
the
that's what
idea
I
of
was
having
saying
more
though.
than
Like
one
maybe they should have
slice.
made it
While
like a
food chains have
collab.
gotten away
I feel
with
like it would have.
cheeseburger toppings on a
If they would have made a
pie, this Pizza
collab
Hut experiment
with the
suggests that the
actual
crust
like
is better left untouched.
burger place,
The new cheeseburger crown
Look like it
crust
would've hit.
pizza. Relish a first-of-its-kind deliciousness. Only at Pizza Hut.
Number 10, Arby's Meat Mountain. Arby's.
If you like meats and have a huge
Bro,
appetite,
what?
then Arby's Meat Mountain is for you.
Although we knew this restaurant was famous for having the meats, we didn't expect them
Bro,
to pile
Arby's,
almost
what?
all of them onto a single sandwich. The original version of this gargantuan menu item is full of 7 different meats and 2
Arby's. Come on, bro. What is this, bro? You want to kill people, bro?
cheeses.
Come on,
Within
man.
one bite, you could taste chicken tenders, Angus steak, brisket, and more. This
Come on, bruh.
absolutely intimidating sandwich is proof that you can have too much of a good thing. Conquering it will require that a person either has no plans for the rest of the day, or they're a professional competitive eater. Either way, Arby's moved the Meat Mountain to their secret menu so that only those who have heard its legend can try it.
And I understand for
Come on now, Arby's. Y'all, man. Like I said, man, y'all just be putting stuff together, man. Like, what is that? So you decided to, hey, listen, I'm just gonna grab every meat that I got in the back there and just put it together. put some cheese on it and then give it to the customers. Come on, bruh. Come on, gang.
March, you guys are doing the fish?
The Meat Mountain Denali. It's the secret sandwich,
yeah.
And they put a fish on the bottom of it if
A
you request
fish?
that.
Number 9. Fritos Chili Pizza,
tweaking,
Papa John's. To recreate the feeling of having a heaping pile of chili in pizza form, this restaurant chain got beef, sauces, tomatoes, and onions.
Hey, what if we put Fritos on a pizza and brought back the old Frito pie?
And for some added razzle-dazzle, Fritos were piled high on top after it was cooked. This bold combination attracted few fans and a lot of detractors who thought the sauce lacked kick. However, all would universally agree that the pizza had a major design flaw. If the Fritos that topped this pie didn't get soggy on the way to the customer, they would definitely get gross overnight. This meant customers had no choice but to consume the whole thing in one sitting or remove the Fritos. The most surprising...
See, come on, man. Listen, man. Papa John's, if y'all would have hit your boy up, man, I could have put y'all on, man. Man, all they had to do was have Fritos on the side. That's all. Instead of them putting it on the pizza, all they could have did was have it on the side. And they should have, man, and forget about the original ones. Get the chili Fritos, man. Those would have hit.
The amazing part of this chili pie is that its obvious flaw was overlooked.
Probably makes chili mac and Frito pie for dinner.
Number 8. Exploding Cheesy Chicken Sandwich, Jack in the Box. We'll give this sandwich credit for at least living up to its premise. This Jack in the Box item required chicken, mozzarella sticks, and lettuce to be placed between the buns. Once that was done, the entire product was smothered with an explosion of a cheesy sauce. The overwhelming amount of the toppings severely reduced the crisp of the other sandwich components. Unless you were a huge fan of the sauce, this experimental item didn't provide much in the way of taste. And with one sandwich pushing 1,600 calories, it wasn't exactly the healthiest option.
Yo, you
on the
can't
menu.
trust
The cheesy
everything with
explosion only lasted
Jack in the
for 1
Box.
year before it was completely
Jack
put
in the
out.
Box got Chinese food.
Yeah.
That's how you know you can't trust everything.
That's a disgusting sandwich.
Number 7. Pickle Juice Slush, Sonic.
Sonic has debuted its new snow cone slushies.
That includes
I
the
mean,
much talked about
people like
pickle juice.
People
slush.
like
Get
pickle
with it.
juice, so
There's
it's
nothing
not. I don't
quite
think
like
that's
a
out of the
refreshing
norm.
slushy on a hot day. But if you're tired of traditional fruity flavors, get into Time Machine, go back to either 2018 or 2022, and get a pickle slush. As the name suggests, this icy drink is infused with sweet and salty flavors. The result is a drink that has been reported as a bit sweet and every bit as tart as the average pickle. As strange as it sounds, the masses flock to devour the slushy during its limited opening windows. The news of its popularity probably won't sway those who aren't big pickle fans.
Oh, God. I don't know why anyone would invent something like this.
I mean,
But those who dreamed of having this
some
fruit
people
in
like
icy
pickle
form,
juice.
this bright green drink should fulfill their needs. Number 6. Firecracker Burrito, Taco Bell. When this famous food chain wanted to spice up its ordinary burrito offerings, they decided to incorporate Pop Rocks.
Just like you brought back Pop Rocks.
Teddy boy!
When the client sees the website and is like, whoa.
Dubbed cayenne popping crystals by the food chain, these sweet and hot garnishes were meant to be poured onto a burrito. Consumers could simultaneously feel the novel crackle of a cayenne in their mouth while consuming a familiar Taco Bell meal. If you could look past the bizarre setup to create this meal, there was still an issue. Apparently, adding too many cayenne popping crystals made the entire burrito taste too sweet to enjoy.
It is lit up right now. Wow, you definitely got to be careful with the amount of Pop Rocks that you layer this with if you guys try this one, because it's a little too sweet with too much on there, as expected.
But it seemed like customers didn't want to add any in the end. The Pop Rocks have been kept away from their burritos in the years since the item was announced.
I remember
Number
when
5,
they dropped that, but
Doritos Crunchy Crust
I ain't never had
Pizza,
it.
Pizza Hut.
This chip will change everything. We've embedded it into the outer casing.
If you're lactose intolerant, you might want to skip ahead past this extremely cheesy offering. Pizza Hut's Dorito-themed pizza featured a crust that was stuffed with mozzarella cheese and covered in pieces of the nacho cheese snack. And don't worry, you were free to have whatever toppings you wanted, but the freedom to adorn the pie with whatever you desire didn't change the fact that the people were mixed about the Doritos themselves. The fact that the chips were baked with the pie meant that customers could get a few burnt morsels on the crust. Additionally, the nacho taste didn't always blend with the pie's other cheeses. Overall, it seemed like customers preferred that the Doritos stay in a bag away from their pizza.
Get countryfied with Pizza Hut, please. New stuffed crust with the mozzarella cheese.
Number 4. Hula Burger. McDonald's. Sometimes less isn't more. It's just
McDonald's. What McDonald's, what's going on, bro? What is this, bro? It's just a bun, 2 pieces of cheese, and pineapple?
less. That's the main lesson McDonald's learned after it launched its doomed Hula Burger.
Come
Created
on,
to
man.
offer a vegetarian
Who's
alternative
eating
to
that, bro?
customers, the sandwich
I don't
consisted
even think
of pineapple
vegetarians
and
eating
American
that, bro.
cheese.
Aloha! Don't you dare.
That's it. There's no fish, lettuce, or any other filling. All customers got was a cheesy bite of a tropical fruit. It's unbelievable that McDonald's founder Ray Kroc actually thought people would go for such a lazy effort meal. Although the Hula Burger failed to win anyone over, it successfully helped the Filet-O-Fish look more like a desirable catch. When the sandwiches were pitted against each other, a sad showing for the pineapple cuisine encouraged McDonald's to back its seafood offering instead. Number 3, Mac and Cheetos, Burger King. In 2016, Chester Cheetah himself was
remember
brought
when they
into a
made
fast
these.
food kingdom
I tried
to promote
these.
a truly jaw-dropping hybrid
They
food.
was weak.
The Mac and Cheetos item took a cheesy helping of macaroni and stuffed
Yeah,
it
they was weak.
inside
The
a
macaroni
crunchy
and cheese
mozzarella
was
stick
not good.
exterior. For the final step, the entire thing was layered in Cheeto dust and came in creamy cheddar and flamin' hot varieties. Against all odds, people were actually able to withstand the cheesy onslaught of these snacks.
The
They
commercial
even
made it
enjoyed a
look
brief
good, but it
comeback
was
after the
absolutely
initial
disgusting.
rollout. Despite their short-lived success among certain audiences, a large amount of customers just couldn't stomach this wild concept. 2. T-Rex Burger, Wendy's.
Hey guys, I'm Paxton Elrod.
I'm Alabama Wendy's, Boss. Man.
And today we're at Wendy's about to try
I remember they
historic
made that.
T-Rex burger.
This hulking menu item might be more intimidating than the meteor that wiped out the dinosaurs. The T-Rex burger consists of 9 beef patties, 9 slices of cheese, and an utter disregard for your arteries. It was originally available at a single Wendy's location in Canada. However, it was
Come on,
officially
bro. What's the
removed
point
once
of that,
corporate
man?
officials got wind of the sandwich. Maybe that's because it had an astounding 3,000 calories, or it could be because no human alive could bite into the entirety of the T-Rex burger's massive size without unhinging their jaw. Fittingly, the only reason this exists is because of a fake joke advertisement printed in a magazine. We firmly believe that this sandwich should have remained as a work of fiction.
You don't even have a burger left.
Bro, that's crazy.
I lost control of it a long time ago.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and
I
ring the
wouldn't eat
bell
no
to get
junk like that,
notified
bro.
about
That's
our
too
latest
much.
videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Kentucky Fried Chicken and Donut Sandwich. Kentucky Fried Chicken.
So, let's get into it.
Once again, bro, you should not be
that's a
eating
big
KFC,
donut.
bro.
Decades after chicken and waffles became a popular menu item, KFC got sweet and savory with its
Bro,
own
I wouldn't eat
sandwich.
that, bro.
Chefs took a piece of their classic chicken and stuck it between 2 fully glazed donuts. This allowed customers to experience the savory entree with all the icing they'd expect from the sugary treats. If that wasn't enough, another variation of this item was released in Australia and dubbed the Donut Zinger Burger. This overindulgent sandwich feels like a cross-section of the worst fast food impulses. It's a combination of multiple junk foods, vigorously unhealthy,
I mean, I wouldn't
and
be
brings
eating
2 different
KFC
taste
anyways,
sensations
but
together. Whether it's
this don't
consumed for
even look good.
breakfast, dinner, or late at night, this donut sandwich will always be outrageous.
Burger with a donut for a bun? Truly, there is no gut here.
Which of these items do you think sounds the most delicious? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, that I ain't gonna lie. You shouldn't be. Listen, man. You should not be eating KFC in general, bro. I don't care what nobody say, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. That was the end of our first video, man. If you guys, let's get back to it, man. Sorry for the wait, man. All right, man. Let's get started with our next video. But before we start, man, y'all know what time it is, man. Go tap into the W, man. Real quality energy drink, man. Real quality energy drink. You know what I'm saying? Simple. But let's go to get tapped into our next video, man. Our next video is India's best meal costs 2 cents. Now, I know I've been sneak dissing India lately, man. It's just something about them that just be throwing me off, man. So bear with me. You know what I'm saying? But let's put some positive back in India, man, because it's not all of India that's like that, man. Let me go ahead and start off by saying that. So let's get to it. India's best meal costs 2 cents. Let's see what they're talking about.
Meal. And let me tell you, it is absolutely delicious. But first, let me back up.
Let's tap in.
You see, India is a country of over 1 billion people. And that is a lot of mouths to feed. The best way to produce food on a massive scale is inside food factories. And that is what we're going to be exploring today. By the end of today, we're going to go to a food factory that's making food on such a massive scale at such an affordable price, it only costs a few cents per meal. So how does it work? What ingredients do they use? And how do they still make it taste delicious? That is what I'm here to find out today. But first, we're going to a different, smaller food factory focused on one food, India's absolute favorite snack. Let's head there now. We've come to our first location, right behind me, a restaurant known as City Samosa, and that is absolutely what they specialize in. Samosas of 2 kinds. Hey, 2 is better than 1. Don't give me any attitude. Now you might be asking yourself, hey Sonny, I thought we're going to factories. This is just a restaurant. Yes, it is one restaurant among 150 located all throughout the country of India. City Samosa, more like Samosa Empire. Behind the restaurant, there is a kitchen that
look like they
functions as
good.
a samosa making
I
factory.
wouldn't mind trying them, you
How
feel
they
me?
do it and just how many samosas they're able to crank out in a single day. By the end of it all, we'll get to try what is quite possibly India's best samosa. Let's go. Huh? A mascot? How you doing? Hey. We have entered the samosa making factory. Now, the most important part of a good samosa.
See, I be trying to give India a chance, man. I really do, man. Just understand I do. But what's going on right here, though? You know what I'm saying? I don't expect them to be just all this extremely clean, but come on, bro. What's up with this? And then what's up with this? Maybe I'm judging too hard. I'm sorry, but I mean, damn. I know soap and water. Hey, listen. Hear me out, right? I know soap and water is not that expensive. Come on, man. Get right, man. You know what I'm saying?
Is the filling. So that's what we're starting with. This
And I hate to be so judgmental, guys, but for real, man.
My guy, action.
I'm better off not even seeing how
And put them into the potato peeling
see in the
machine.
kitchen, man, because I might not even want to eat none of
I've
that.
never seen anything like it. It's a giant industrial-sized potato peeler. Gone are the days of having to peel potatoes by hand. I need to get one of these for my house. So now that the
Come on, man, they got a potato
this
peeler,
tiny
but you ain't got no soap and water out there scrubbing the walls, man.
naked into the world, my little beautiful potatoes. So this here is a giant pot. After they're peeled, we put the potatoes inside of here, where they're gonna boil for about 45 minutes until they become nice and soft. Boom, now this pot is full of at least 211 pounds of potatoes. While we're working on the filling, we're also gonna get started on the
What was
samosa
the bubbles
wrapper.
in the water?
Samosa wrapper.
I hope
Listen, I
that's not
like
soap.
Punjabi wrappers, samosa wrappers. Backing up a moment, behind me here, a big basin ready to receive some flour. Right here we have refined all-purpose wheat flour. Now he ladles in hot, steamy ghee, mixing with that flour. After the ghee, he ladles in some water. From here, he risks his life putting in a rod of steel that could potentially get caught in the mixer. But he does it all for the glory of the samosa. Finally, the wrapper dough, it is complete.
I had something I had to say, guys, man. I'm just gonna keep my mouth
On
closed.
to the next step. So this is a giant dough extruder, and what it does is it portions the dough into the exact right size. So he's pushing it down into the machine right here. Careful, don't get your fingers in there. And then look down here. Out of it are coming these beautiful shaped, perfectly portioned amount of dough. Now the dough is moving to its next destination. There are so many steps involved, I can't believe the amount of care that goes into the perfect samosa. This goes through the dough sheeter twice, compressing it into this very flat shape, perfect for receiving that potato filling, which it will do shortly. The next step is to cut the wheat wrapper into the shape. He places kind of this steel mold on top of the stack of wheat wrappers, and he cuts it all to one uniform shape. Boom. Boom. Now our beautiful uniform stack of wrappers is complete.
Now we'll head back to our potatoes and transfer them to the next step.
So after boiling, our potatoes are going inside of here into the potato mixer. The next step in seasoning our potatoes is to put on a lot of delicious masala. Hold on, I've been told by the owner to give it a taste. So right here we have the main special masala blend. It is a spice sludge, just absolutely full of concentrated flavor. Now, oh, okay, he said less. How about that? Just a little bit. Again, this is pure concentrated flavor. Let's give it a shot. Oh, it's really good. I'm also glad I just took a little bit because even that was overpowering. It's oily, insanely spicy. I taste turmeric, I taste cumin, I taste a lot of chili powder for some reason. My God, it's like putting Indian fireworks down my throat, trying to put our seasonings with the potatoes. Next, he dumps in some roasted nuts. Finally, they turn on the machine. It's time to bring all those wonderful flavors together. Oh, and now they're even adding some fresh cilantro to the mix.
After the potatoes and masala have been married, both the filling and the wrappers are transferred to this guy right here.
We've moved on to what is perhaps the only part of this whole process that doesn't use machines. This is something that needs to be done by hand. Although, can I tell you something? This guy right here, he is a machine. Right, my guy? He doesn't know what I'm saying, but it was a compliment. Let's talk about the handiwork here. He starts by picking up the wrapper. Then he gets a little bit of water. He rolls it into a cone. Then he stuffs the potato inside. He takes a little bit more water. He seals it shut, and then he throws it in the basket right here, ready to fry in a short time. I'm very impressed. First of all, I'm surprised at how just a little bit of water really makes that wrapper stick together. Okay, hold on. I gotta time this. And start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my God, 6 seconds. That means he can make 10 per minute. My guy, slow down. Make the job last longer. That's what we do in America. Okay? That's how you make money. So after the samosa stuffing, all of this here is ready to head to the fryer. Let's move. Now that we've seen how the filling is made and how the wrapper is made and how they're put together, it is time for the most crucial step of making a samosa, and that is frying. Starting with the oil. Right here we have a giant canister full of fresh, never before used oil. 3x3.
No, no, man.
Y'all will eat it. Samosas into this insanely hot golden oil.
Look
this is the absolute best part. Each piece gets fried for 20 minutes all the way through, so it's going to be super crunchy on the outside and steamy hot on the inside. So while that is frying, I'm here with the owner because I have some important questions to ask. The first question is, what is the difference between a good samosa and a bad samosa?
Bad samosa is capturing a lot of oil, but good samosa is oilless.
To be oilless, what he means is you have to get the oil to that perfect temperature before you put the samosa in the oil. What else makes a bad samosa?
Bad samosa is not hygienic and potato is not good, but this samosa is very good because of potato is also good.
I love this man's confidence and also, might I say, his passion. Thank you. Our samosa chariot awaits. After 20 minutes, these samosas are looking incredible, golden, brown, crispy. They're all floating to the top, and it's time to remove them from the fryer. All right, folks, we have been to the factory, but now it's actually time to try the final product, samosas. Right now, I have 3 samosa options in front of me. Let's talk about it. First, this. They have 2 different types of samosas here. The normal one that we saw, and one made for the Jain people. The Jain people are people who have their own unique diet. Here's how it works. First, the Jains do not consume meat, fish, poultry, or eggs. So I get it. It's kind of like being vegetarian. Easy. No, they exclude root vegetables from their diet. So they do not eat onions, garlic, potatoes, carrots, or radishes. That is wild. So what are you left with? Well, this samosa right here is stuffed with raw banana. So how is it going to taste? I really have no idea.
Raw banana.
I've seen plenty of power banks over my 15 years of reviewing tech, but this Ridge one quickly became a favorite. So this,
I definitely taste hints of banana, but it's very spiced. I mean, they still have that heavy masala blend in there. It's got peas. Different from potato, not overly sweet, not super obviously a banana, but something I've not really had before. So that is the Jain samosa. But
I ain't gonna lie, that don't look good at all.
Right here we have the classic samosa. A very common way to eat this is for people to put it in some pao or a bread bun. Now I want to show you that, but I'm opting to not do that because I feel like potato on a wheat wrapper on bread, it's carb on carb on carb. It's a bit much. Ooh, a Diet Coke. What now? So if you're a real Indian, here's what you look for in a samosa. First of all, the wrapper. Now it's still hot. It looks crunchy. You want it not to be too thick or too thin. It should be evenly fried. Oh, I like that. I don't even need the filling. Just give me the fried outer part. It's crunchy, it's toasty, but some of that masala has rubbed off onto it, so you're still getting spices, you're still getting salt. Very good. A moment ago in the kitchen, I tried the condensed pure masala. I was very impressed by the flavor. So now that is mixed with potato. Let's give it a shot. It's like warm mashed potatoes. Every once in a while you get a fried peanut for texture, and it's just full of that delicious masala flavor. There's heat from the chili powder.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna eat. I would eat
a little
that.
bit of everything. Let's
It's-
break it in half.
honestly,
Oh my
if I'm
gosh.
being real, it's the mashed potato part.
This is a nice balance. I
I'm
can
not a big
actually
fan of
taste
mashed
potatoes
potatoes.
still. Here's the thing. This samosa is delicious, but it's only the beginning. And this, even though it's very inexpensive, it cannot compare to the food that we're going to be trying next at the next food factory we're going to. Welcome to Akshaya Chaitanya. This is a charity kitchen. A kitchen who, through donations, is able to make a meal for only 2 pennies. That is remarkable. Today I'm going to be following the process of making huge amounts of food for up to 16,000 people per day. And by the end of our journey, I'll be sharing some of this food that they're creating here with others who also receive the benefit of this generous kitchen. Right now we're about to head inside, see how it works. Let's move. So we have entered the factory now, and right here along this wall you see shelf after shelf of these vessels that are going to be used to hold the food. Each one of these can feed 200 to 250 people. And there's a lot of these vessels, so that means a lot of people are getting fed. Let's keep moving.
Okay.
What's this? Are these plates? We are about to enter the kitchen, trying to put on some protective footwear.
Okay, hey, listen.
But my hair. But I
See, I knew it, man. I knew not all of India was dirty, man. I respect it, man. See, they got the little hand sanitizer right there. They got the face mask. They got the gloves. They got the hair nets. They got the feet. You know what, man? Like I said, man, I knew all of India wasn't like this, man. I knew it. I knew it.
got a hair transplant for nothing? All right, let's head inside. Guys, take a look at this. A massive rice steamer right here with several sheets of rice cooking away. That is the foundation of the meal today. We need a carbohydrate. It's going to be rice.
This is the dessert section. This is flavored shira, we call it, pineapple shira.
What you just saw was the dessert preparation.
Come on,
this
man. What they
is
got
for
going on with the
sambar.
camera?
Sambar is a savory lentil stew with vegetables and spices.
Right now, we're about to make the seasoning for the sambar, starting with this hot oil.
First, he's adding mustard seeds into the oil, and then a load of dried chilies go in next. Then fenugreek seeds, curry leaves. Right here we have some green chili paste. This is asafoetida. Asafoetida? Yes. I don't even know what that is. Right here we have turmeric, and then coriander seed powder, red chili powder, their homemade masala, tomato. This is like the body, something for all those spices and flavors to cling onto. He puts in some water, so as you can see, nothing here is being done manually. It's all being done by machine, well, except for putting in the ingredients. That you need people for that. But this is a giant stirring machine. Wow, it's very hot, so that is going to create the base for the sambar today. When people think about charity food, they think not delicious, not fresh. I mean, these look like quality ingredients, and the smells coming off here are amazing. I'm very impressed. That is going to be the flavor component for this sambar, but this is the lentil, I guess, that's going to be the main body of the dish. So in here, it is slowly steaming and boiling. As soon as those seasonings are done cooking up, they're going to head in here with the lentil. So far, we've talked about the seasoning and the lentils. This here is the vegetable station. Right now, they're preparing a load of vegetables that will also join the sambar. Oh, you thought that potato peeler before the samosa place was cool? This one is a monster-sized peeler. Not only does it peel the potatoes, it also washes them too. 88 pounds of potatoes in 5 minutes. After being washed and peeled, it is time to cut the potatoes in a potato cutting machine. Potatoes getting instantly chopped into little pieces. Oh, now we've got some orange carrots. Can I be honest? My fat ass thought those were hot dogs at first. Carrots, that's nice too.
It's delicious.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is based.
Next up, we have some pumpkin heading into the food chopper. And lastly, we have a vegetable known as water gar.
Now our veggies are ready to join those tender lentils. But before that, we'll head to the massive rice steamer to see how they managed to ship out over 5,000 pounds of rice each day.
Right here, they're about to pull out the rice. This is insane.
That's a lot of rice.
You can't tell at first when you see the oven, but you can roll all the rice in and out of the oven. That's so cool. So he's pulled out the rice. He's got to temp it first to make sure it is completely finished. So we just wanted to reach 90 degrees. It has, so this rice is finished. Now it is time to offload the rice. This is a giant rice trough. They push the rice over to here and it falls down into a canister. Now you can see the rice descending into this vessel right here where it's going to stay warm. Meanwhile, they're measuring the weight of the rice right here so they make sure they get the right amount of rice depending on where they're taking it. Now we're back to the lentils. This has cooked enough that we can now put this inside of it. Right here we have all of our veggies. Apparently this is a vegetable called a drumstick. I've never heard of it in my life. Also, we've got carrots. And now we wait more.
While that cooks, we head to the dessert station to see how they prepare over 500 pounds of pineapple shira.
Step 1, the oil. 2, the semolina. No dessert is complete without sugar, and we have a lot of that here. Next up, he's putting in the turmeric. I'm told the turmeric is more for color than for the flavor, because they don't add any artificial colors. Why would they? Right here, we have the cardamom powder. Now it is the raisins and cashew nuts that go in next. Boom, in with some hot water. I'm told the hot water is what's gonna make it not clump up. We're gonna see this dessert completely change form now. Good morning, Mr. Pineapple. Boom, pineapple right here.
Looking very good, very nice.
The final ingredient, this thing is getting filled to the brim, then even more water. So this here is gonna cook for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then it's complete.
With dessert done, the focus is back on that sambar, which is ready to receive some seasonings.
It's time to collect our seasoning blend. All these seasonings we saw earlier are gonna get poured into this vessel. It's time for that to join this. They dump it in. There's some splattering happening, but that's okay. That is a flavor bomb that they just dropped right here into the sambar. One of the last steps is putting in salt. All the elements are inside now. We've got vegetables, we have the lentils, which is kind of like the protein, and we have the flavor. Incredible. All right, bro. Hey dudes. Hold on, give me a second. So we have left the kitchen and we've come here to the storeroom. Here they have 15 days worth of food, including oil and lentils of all kinds. But that's not it. Come with me as we go on a little bit of a shopping spree. Basically every type of ingredient you could imagine for Indian food. Pickles, tons of seasonings. As we come down here, this is turmeric powder. And then right here we have big bags of cumin, all weighed out, dry, set on racks. The thing is, with food here, there are hygiene standards. So nothing can be on the ground. Everything has to be on a shelf or on a pallet. It has to be dry, it has to be organized.
See, that's what, like I said before, man, that's what I like to see, man. You know, India got this reputation of them being dirty. They're really changing the perspective, man. I like it, man.
According to date. So the first food that comes in is the first food that has to go out for cooking. You don't get a straggling can of beans on the back shelf that's been there since 1998. No, that doesn't happen here. The other thing that's really unique about this place is this right here. So this is their ingredient list. They put the number of kilograms that they need for the food. For example, today at that sambar, they're making about 630 kilograms, over 1,000 pounds of food. And when they enter that into the computer, they're automatically told how many of each ingredient they're gonna need for that dish. But beyond that, these guys are also getting feedback from the people eating the food. So it's not a case where they just give people the food and say, hey, you should be satisfied. No, they want to know feedback. They want to know how they can improve the recipe and make it better time after time. And so if it's too salty or if it's too spicy, they're getting that feedback and they're adjusting the recipe.
Dang, get them some
incredible.
spoons or something,
we're
man.
gonna go back into the kitchen and see as they wrap up these dishes. We are back from the storeroom into the food making factory. Right here, the pineapple shira. It is finished and it has transformed completely. So that is a sweet, delicious dessert. It's time to pack it up so we can take it away. Right here we have the sambar that's been cooking all morning. It's basically finished. He's just got one final touch right here. A nice sprinkle of fresh coriander goes on top of this gorgeous vegetable medley. It looks incredible. The colors, it's popping, and it smells delicious. So just like the dessert, in a moment they're gonna take all this, scoop it out, and put it into here. The sambar is being put into these thick insulated vessels. The next step is to put the lid on top, and then it will be sealed and ready to travel. The great thing
That's
about
crazy,
these
man.
vessels
I
is
mean,
it keeps the food
it would
hot
help
for
if
6
the
hours.
big
So even
pot
when people eat this
was
lunch in a
able
couple
to
hours
like
from now,
have
it's still
something
gonna
in
be
the bottom.
Every day, meals
That
from this
was to
food
help 'em.
factory
You
head
gotta
to
pour it, they
schools,
gotta
hospitals,
spit it
and even slums in an effort to support those in need. Each
But that's
day,
what's up, though.
Akshaya
They got a
Chaitanya can
program
feed more
that-
than
that's helping
16,000
people.
What's more shocking is that the average price of a meal is just 2 cents, a feat only made possible when you cook lentils by the ton.
All right, we've got our goods right here. Everything's being loaded
what's
into
up.
the truck, and from here it's gonna go to a hospital. I'm also gonna go to the hospital. I'm gonna see the people who are receiving the food, and finally, I'm gonna try it for myself.
Before we head out, I have a chance to speak with Mr. Parchanda, the CEO of this organization.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for joining me.
Nice to meet you too.
I guess my first question is, how do you make a meal for 2 cents? How is that possible?
First of all, most of our equipment is very automated, so we deploy very less of manpower. Second, we do it at a scale. So the scale and a lot of automation allow us to produce it in that cost.
Through Mr. Parchanda, I've learned the mission here is simple: eradicate food vulnerability, helping
That's
people
what's up, man.
pursue
He
their
feeding
dreams
people,
and
man.
build
That's
better
that's
lives.
what's up.
But
For
their
real,
vision
for real.
doesn't stop with what's happening between these walls. In fact, 2 more factories, each 5 times the size of this one, are on the way to support their next goal: to feed
That's
over
what's up, man.
200,000 people in the entirety
They said
of
they got
Mumbai.
1 billion
We are at a
people
government
in,
hospital. All the
India.
procedures and food eaten
That's a lot
by
of people.
the patients is paid for by the government. But this food is for those who are supporting the patients here. Family members, friends, they need support too. This is an opportunity for them to get a meal or multiple meals a day so they can continue supporting their loved ones. So right now there's about 100 to 150 people lined up outside the cafeteria, ready and waiting for their food. And it's about to start getting dished up right now. Whoosh. Epic reveal. Let's do this. Let's serve up some lunch. This is our sambar, a hearty, delicious lentil stew. Would you like a pickle? Pickle? No? Yes? Okay, pickle. Ek achar? There you go. More? Okay. I don't want to under-provide pickle. This is a tough job. Am I giving too much? Oh, she said you're overdoing it.
Step into Wix Studio, the new web creation platform built for agents.
They get me sometimes, drag out from the sky, and
I ain't gonna lie.
wondering how it was.
That don't look good. But hey, listen, if you ain't eating in a
Here's
couple
what I've
hours,
observed
shoot,
and what I
I'll
like
turn it
about
up.
this. Everyone basically gets as much food as they want. People are asking for more rice. Some people want double dessert. That will be me soon. And pickle. So right now I'm in line with everybody else, and soon I'm going to be dishing myself up. And now
I respect them
I've
for
seen
that,
how
man.
It's done. I know that
'Cause,
you can get a double scoop of dessert. I've got strategy in mind. The food looks amazing.
You're
Let's
able
get
to
it. All right,
ask
I'm going to do
for
my
more.
best to keep my dessert
And
and
that's
my main
what's up.
meal separated. Let's see how it goes. Hello. Thank you. Can I have one more rice, please? Okay. Thank you. I saw some people doing this. I'm going to make a little hole for the sambar. There we go. That looks nice. And a little more, please. Thank you. Can I have one more, please? Boom. Double dessert is definitely combined. I did my best. And one pickle, please. Achar. All right. Thank you. She gave me half the pickle I gave everybody else. All right, let's go sit down. All right, folks, everything we've done today has built up to this moment right here. I'm eating
What
a
if it's not
meal
good?
that costs 2 cents, something that seems unreal, impossible, but they've made it possible. A healthy pile of rice on top of
Come
it.
on, man,
that
get them
steaming
some
sambar,
spoons
which
or
looks
something,
delicious.
man.
You can see finally the lentils on top of the rice here. We've got dessert, the pineapple shira, dyed yellow through the use of turmeric, and then a little bit of pickle. I want to start with that. I'm told
I
it has
mean,
a
I
very
ain't gonna
strong
cap.
flavor. Let's try it out. Oh yeah. Oh, it's super salty and
I ain't
sour.
gonna lie, I would've
and
told
love
them,
it.
listen,
It's such
man,
a
give me a
sour, pickly
spoon
flavor, but with a lot of
or
salt.
a
So I can
fork
see
in
why
the
you're
back.
supposed to add that to other food.
I ain't
Let's try
using
out
my
the
hand.
sambar. Right here we have some of the veggies. You can see the lentils and the rice all coming together in one delicious bite. Let's go for it. Oh yeah, that's good. It's like a warm, savory broth. There's so many spices. It's added so much flavor to that rice.
Yeah, I would have told them,
It's
give me a
filling and
spoon.
very
I ain't eating it
delicious.
with
But
my
yeah.
hands. I'm not an animal.
But yeah. But yeah, next up, dessert. Oh, look at this. As it cools down, it kind of becomes a solid. Oh, I like that. This dessert looks incredible. Cheers. That's good too. Sweet. You can taste the cardamom. Gives it a nice, like, fragrant flavor. It is gooey. It is hot. And actually, this is kind of fun to eat with your hands. It's so yummy, and it's such a nice treat. If you're staying here all day, going through the stress and adversity of having to support somebody who has to be at a hospital, this is a godsend. I mean, this is what's gonna get you through the day, and that it is doing. What do you think, good? Very good. I completely agree. Should we pound it? Boom. Nice pound. How about you? How's that dessert?
Did you like it?
Oh, I like it. But yeah, should we cheers? Cheers. Mission accomplished. Today we set out to see what meals India was able to create for only 2 cents. And here we see they have done it. It is one of the best meals I've tried in India. And it's not just about the flavor, it's about the genuine mission behind it. This plate right here, 10 out of 10 every time. Boom, so that is the best plate of food that you are gonna find here in India for 2 cents. I gotta say, it's not really about the food. It's about the mission. It's about everything that goes into the work these folks are doing here. It's about the people
Them
behind
being in
me
the
who are getting the support
situation,
they need so
yeah,
they can support their
I'll
loved
go
ones.
crazy.
If you would like to contribute
Especially
any
if
of
I'm
your
hungry
own money to their
and I
initiative
ain't got no
here,
money,
there is a link downstairs
I'll
in
eat
the
it, bro. I ain't
description
gonna
box.
lie.
Go there, click on
That's
it,
the
and
only-
donate
listen,
as
that's
much
the
as you
only
like.
way
I
I'm
myself
eating.
have also donated. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you are as fascinated as
That's
I
the
am about the
only
way
way.
that people make these massive food factories, feeding thousands of people. You know, I've been to 3 food factories now in India. I've been to Amritsar, I've been to Bengaluru, and I've been here. And each time I'm just blown away at the efficiency and the care and the love that's put into making massive amounts of food for people who appreciate it. It feels like the type of thing you don't really find anywhere else in the world except for right here in India. So I hope you enjoyed this video and this new insight into a very interesting country. Otherwise, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.
Did you know that you can form a
But yeah, man, that was our last video, man. Like I said, me personally, man, shout out to India, man. I didn't expect them to be so clean like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Once again, man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. Real talk, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man, on this beautiful Sunday, man. You know, there's no me without y'all, man. So once again, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. You know, this stream is brought to you by W, man. My fault. Yeah, go tap into the W, man. You know what I'm saying? Also, alongside with sometimes when you buy, you also get this. Come on, man. This dripped out, man. You know what I'm saying? Go mess with the W, man. For real, man. Once again, man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. And I'm out, man. You were chilling with your boy Kel, and I'm out.